Hey KSP fans, it's Thor! I'm back. I apologize for the delay. As always, it's real life stuff. In this case, dealing with my mom's estate. How do I sum that up for you? Blood is definitely thicker than water, but money trumps all. Yeah. But it's alright. I've got a very nice family, and things will work out just fine. In the meantime, I have been playing, and I have a treat and a goodie ready to go. Now let's see. Where were we? Okay, so if you notice, I had to add these engines back. That was a mistake. It was not nearly enough power. In fact, it's still not enough power with all this weight. I am firing the rocket engines just for fun. We'll just see how this goes. Watching the altitude. Ready to cut off jet engines. Action Group 1 coming up in 3, 2, 1, cut engines. Oh boy, it's gonna flip. It's gonna flip. It's gonna flip. Oh no, no, no. Oh dearie, dearie me. Well, let's see if we got us an AP out of that that's worth anything. Yeah, 39,000. Nah. Yeah. I don't think this one's gonna work. My RCS doesn't work in that direction. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Well, this is how it goes. This is why normally I figure these things out before I record. Because they don't usually work the first time. Yeah, it's not enough power. You're going to need more power. More power. Yeah, so that is a problem, right? We have run into what I term the law of diminishing returns with the Kerbal Concorde. I can continue to add more rockets and more fuel to the back of this thing, and it's still not going to get into orbit and or be controllable. So that's when you have to say to yourself, what are we going to do? You know, you can do a complete redesign, right? You know, again, like I said, it's futile to keep adding rockets to this thing. And so I think to myself, the problem is, excuse me, we don't need 10 air-breathing engines in orbit. It's just a bunch of dead weight. If this was a rocket, I would just add another stage. And that's when it kind of dawned on me. I thought, well, what if we turned one plane into two? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, right? So, what do you say we take this thing out for a spin, see what it'll do? Ga-boing, 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 ga-boing. I always just get a laugh out of that, dropping my plane onto the runway. Alright, let's see how this one does. We have Samner, Moonry, and Gigas. Come on, guys. Computer controls. Throttles up to... Yeah, bunches. Here we go. Whoosh. Let's see how this one does. First iteration. You know, it's always questionable. Oh, dear. Okay, see, that's an issue. Okay, I'm steering manually now. Okay, steering manually. Oh, boy. Okay, so... hey, I'm steering. I have got it pegged the other way. Oh, dear. Should I just throw on the brakes? Brakes! Got the engines! It's not going well! Oh, come on! Oh, dear. I think they're gonna live though. Hey, that's better than normal. What's up, dudes? Yeah, look, smiles all around. We should be dead. Alright, let's fix some of that and try it again. Next. Okay, I've made a few adjustments here. I think we've got a couple of new wings, obviously added more struts. Let's see how we do this time. Computer controls, throttles up and engage. Make it so. Alright, hopefully this one will do better. I have my fingers ready to try and control it if things go awry. Okay, it's wanting to go a little left, so I'm gonna just ease it back, easing it back, come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, alright, easy now. Oh, here we go. 114, this is a really big plane. I'm gonna start pulling up right now. And, go up into the air, come on, fly. Oh, it's gonna fly. It's gonna fly. Whoa! Hey, up in the air. Whoa. It's really hard to control. Got some balance issues still here. I mean, it's flying, so, you know, when that happens on a new build or a modified build like this, I always feel good about it. I mean, if it's flying at all, I have done a pretty good job. Because planes are tough. You guys know. Planes can be very, very fickle. So this is good. I'm not going to mess with this any further. I think it's obvious to both of us that this thing is not controlling real well. It's got some balance issues. If I let go of the computer controls, it's going to nosedive. So that's never good, right? It is controllable. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not what we want. So we're going to try out another iteration. Next. Should I crash this one first? Bloosh. 1 frame a second. Here we are in the spaceplane hangar. I'm going to give you a quick look. This is the final iteration. So let's have a quick look at what I did and why. Alright, so we got some struts up here. Obvious reasons, just strengthening things up. Everything is knitted together underneath. See that? We have added a couple more wings up here to add some more lift, and the reason for that is let's do our center of lift and center of mass. Again, this is what I'm always looking for. I want this to be a little ahead of that, but them being very close together, and that's going to allow for decent controllability. So let's get this thing out on the runway and get her up into space. Yeah! Alright, very good. It's decided to stay together this time. I wish I'd recorded it the first time because this piece broke off and it went, woo, just kind of floated back this way. Alright, so she's ready to go. I have, let's see if I can select this from back here. Everybody's complete. Oh, here we go. Everybody's loaded up. I've got all crew members on board, ready for their orbital flight aboard the Concorde X2. Ladies and gentlemen, computer controls up to... Well, computer controls on and throttles up to 100%. Here we go. Alright, now if I recall correctly, I may have to take control over this vehicle. Because it's going to want to... it is steering the wrong way. I should have turned the computer controls off to start with because we are going to crash. We're going to crash. We're going to crash. This is not going to work. This is not going to be good. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, boy. Oh, and it's airborne. It's so funny that all the ones that weren't supposed to work worked, and then this thing, I sent it off into this death spiral. Alright. Revert. Next. Alright, round 2. Let's not turn the computer controls on. Go up to 100%. Fire those turbine engines and get rolling down the runway. Now, I don't know why it does the skewing to the left and to the right. You guys can probably tell me what's going on there. I have no idea. I am steering full right now. Whoa, man, why is it doing this to me? I swear when I took this thing off before, it was working just fine. Oh, dear God, we're going to die again. Is stuff breaking off? I can't tell. Oh, okay. Alright, it seems to be steering a little now. Oh, okay. And pulling up. Fly! Fly, I tell you. There we go. Oh, boy. Okay, alright. I'm going to engage the computer controls now. Flap, flap, flap. Woo! Okay, that was, I don't know. I was going to say worst takeoff ever, but we're in the air, so sure. I think it thinks it's two separate planes. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, let's get this thing pointed up at the sky. Gain some altitude. The plan with this one is we get her up to maximum altitude, which is higher now because I've got intakes going on up here as well. So I think I can get her up to around 24,000 meters. We'll call it 23,000 for good measure. We'll separate, fire the rocket engines, and keep our fingers crossed that everything goes well. I will see you then. Hey, we're getting close to max altitude. I'm trying not to overdo it here. Getting real close on the air intake. There we go. It's coming up a bit. We're doing okay. 23,000. I need to pick up speed now. I want to get as much speed out of this as I can get. So we're going to keep her right there. Not going to start going down too much. Let me pull her up just a little bit. Picking up speed nicely now. 1,000 meters a second. Pulling it up. Come on, baby. Come on up. There we go. There we go. Yeah, a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let's hold that. Yeah, the intake's looking good now. I think I had my throttles up too high. That's why it was getting so low so quick. 22,000. We need to pull up some more. I want to get up to 23. That's looking good right there. There we go. Now we're starting to gain altitude. Speed is still increasing. There we go. Now we're starting to see some of the heating effects. Good. Alright, she's looking great. Ready for the tricky part. I do have action groups, so I'll be able to shut all these down at the same time. Alright, there we go. Reaching up again. 0.67. This is looking much better. I'm going to let her get on right up to 23,000. Looking good. Okay, leveling off. Leveling off. Call that good right there. Whoa, whoa. Okay, that's good. Good. 23.6. We're approaching 24,000. We're getting way up there. I think my speed is looking pretty good. It is still increasing. I'm going to give it just another moment or two. I want all the speed I can get. Alright, we're starting to get down on the intakes. Speed is pretty much maxed out. Are we ready to do this? Whew, whew. Okay, here we go. Cutting engines. We want to do that with, yeah, we want to do the control group 1. I'm going to let those spin down. I've learned my lesson. Let them spin down. Wait a second. Wait. 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 Firing rocket engines. And separation. Oh, yeah, we need to pull up. Yep, get her up, up, up. Good. Throttles to maximum. Now we're blasting out of the atmosphere. Alright, let's have a look at our thing here. We want to do real good on this. We'll let this get out a bit. And then we're going to do it just like we do with a rocket. I need to steer this back on the 90 because I want to come back around to the Space Center. There we go. That's looking fine right there. Cycle. Alright, we're going to let this get out quite a bit. 24, 25, 26, 28. I'm going to let that get to like 34, 35, somewhere in there. Fuel is looking good. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's cut engines. We're going to get out to that AP, and then we're going to burn hard. Okay, okay, okay. Looks like we're okay. Electricity, fuel's all looking good. Let's get this Uh-huh. Alright, let's get the RCS on. I do have RCS on here. Okay. What's going on? Oh, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. That's what's going on. You're pushing the wrong buttons, Thor. Alright, I gotta get back on the map here real soon. Alright, let's get this back on track. Right there. You stay. Here we're at the AP and firing engines. Maximum fire engines. Boosh! And now we want to pick up speed. We want altitude, but we also want a lot of speed. So I'm pushing it down for speed. Here we go. Starting to get our orbit nice and straightened out. Pushing it down for speed. Here we go. Pushing it down for speed. Okay, I'm coming back on the engines a bit. Oh, liquid fuel's running a little low. Oh boy, I need some altitude. There we go. Oh, come on, baby. Whoa, it's going out of control. Holy moly, cutting engines. Alright, let's get a hold on what's going on here. Come on, RCS. Give me some control. Let's turn off the computer controls for a second. Get this back lined up. Okay, easy. Okay, alright, I need to be really careful with this or it won't work. Fuel is tight. So I'm going to let this come back out to the AP and then I'm going to fire the rocket engines again. But only a little bit this time. Only a little bit. Okay, it looks like our orbit's nice and straightened out now. Let me get this back on the center line. Okay. A little bit more on the rocket engine. We are running a little low on fuel. I am going to cut engines again and take it back out to the AP. I know this may seem monotonous or whatever, but I want to be real careful because if I don't do this just right, it won't work. And we are running a little low on the liquid fuel here. So yeah, we're going to let this come on to us. And then hopefully with one more burn, get in orbit. Okay, firing the engines. Wow, that goes out quick. Alright, I think this is going to be okay. Trying to get it leveled off here. Running low on fuel. Doesn't have to be a very high orbit. Almost there. I'm going to cut in. I may cut engines again to circularize this out because that's getting really high. I'm going to cut engines. Woo! Alright, good. We've got a PE already building. That's great. I'm going to come around to this and then we should be golden. Alright, let me speed this up a little. Get us on over there. Should probably turn the RCF when I do the RCS off when I do that. Whew! Close. Alright, here we go. Coming on over. I don't have a lot. Again, I'm getting close on the fuel. I didn't quite do this burn exactly like I wanted it. So we've got a little bit of wastage, but I think it's still going to be enough. Okay, we're going to get right over to here. RCS back on, and we're gonna get this pointed down a bit, like right there. Okay, let's turn that back off. Interesting, it lets me do that with the speed up on. I guess that's the different flight thing for planes. Alright, here we go. Getting close now. Get this back to regular speed. RCS on. And burning engines. Okay, I'm pointing it down. I don't need this to get too much higher. PE's building. And we have orbit, ladies and gentlemen. Ta-da! That is at 78 by 54. I'll take it. Let's have a look at our ship. She is a beauty. Oh yeah. Alright, let's get that RCS off. Looking good. What do you guys think, huh? What's everybody think? Some pretty similar facial expressions. I think they're feeling the early effects of just getting into zero-G. They're feeling a little sick to their stomach. Equilibrium's just a bit off for everybody on board. Okay, guys, so I'm going to orbit this guy around, and then we're going to land on the runway at the Space Center. That's my deal. That's my deal. It can be done. Well, there's something blinking nice down there. What on? That's probably nothing. All right, so we'll see you for the deorbit burn and re-entry. Okay, I'm preparing for deorbit burn. We're going to do it on the AP here, so that'll work out just right to put us over the Space Center. Alright, so let's get that set right there and put the RCS on, get this straightened out good. Alright, that looks just fine. RCS off. Beginning deorbit burn. Just need to bring this in a bit. Hopefully it won't take too much fuel because I don't have much left. Nope, no sure, don't have much left. That is coming down. Okay, that's plenty. I do have some air-breathing engines on this thing, so that's fine. We've got some room to maneuver. Let's head back to the ship. And we will flip her over, and I'll be back with you when we get entering into the atmosphere. Am I missing tail fins on this thing? No, it's just upside down. Alright, so dawn is approaching, and we are approaching the atmosphere. Should be re-entering momentarily. Got a nice, nice easy entry this time. Hopefully. And then I've got a little bit of fuel left in the rocket engines. We're going to burn that out once we get down in the atmosphere, and then I'll crank up the air-breathing engines. We'll fly over to the Space Center. And keep our fingers crossed that Thor now can land on the runway. We shall see. Should be entering and seeing some heating effects here very soon. I said very soon. Very soon. Soon. Heating effects. Very soon. Maybe. Possibly. Soon. Well, it's a lovely picture. But yeah, we should be seeing some atmospheric effects here. I would think. Are you making a liar out of me, KSP? How far down are we? Yeah, here we go. Now we should start seeing them. Doing 1890 something, so yeah, there we go. There they are. Very good. Yeah, looking great. Looking great. Well, hello, Mr. Aiko. How are you? Is it your dinner time? That's my puppy dog. He's a hungry boy. We'll get you in just a minute. There we go. Looking great. Looking great. I'm going to take a screen cap. And let's have a look at where we are. 24,000 meters. Good. Coming right on in. Like I said, I got a tiny little bit of fuel left in these. I'm just going to burn it out. I could turn them off, but whatever. Not necessary. How are we looking on the map? Just fine. Just fine. A little short, but that's okay. Obviously I'll cut till we get to the Space Center once we get the aircraft back under control. At 20,000 meters, I am ready to fire air-breathing engines. And let's go with a little bit of throttle. We need to level that out because we don't want climb, but we want to level out. That looks just fine right there. Yeah, we're still descending, but not by much. Okay, guys. Oh, what was that? Did I just flame out? Oh, no, that was the, yeah, good. Those are rocket engines. All right, so we're looking good there. Yeah, a little bit more throttle. I've only got 2 of them. It's a pretty heavy deal. Yeah, so these guys have all gone around the world in a certain amount of time, which we will look at later. I'm going to cut here. I'll see you at the Space Center. Next. Alright folks, here we go. Wish me luck. There it is. Here I am. And here we go. Time to get down. This plane does control fairly well, so I'm feeling pretty good about hitting the runway today. We shall see. Alright, I can already make it out. That's good news. I will start lining up all the way back here. Yeah. Little low on the jet fuel, but not too bad. Still looking fine. Alright, let's get her leveled out a little here. Okay, looks like I'm missing a little to the left. Whew. We're going to make nice, easy turns. We're going to get her nice and lined up. And we're going to land like pros. That's what we're going to do. Yes. Sure. Looking good, looking good. I got this plane up to, I don't know if you saw it in the cut, about 1100 meters a second with just 2 engines, up around 22,000 meters. I was pretty happy about that. Not bad, not bad. Alright, here we go. Still got a little bit of skewing going on, that's alright. Looking good, looking good. Still a ways out. Let's give it a bit more throttle. Get on up here. Alright, I'll see you when we get closer. And here we go. Hopefully. Get my fingers in the right keys. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Let's get the gear down. Here we go. Pretty lined up. It ain't perfect, but it's pretty good. Probably gonna need to make a little bit of an adjustment here at the end. Just a little one. That looks pretty good right there. Okay, that looks nice and lined up. I'm feeling good about it. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Coming in. Throttle's down. Here we go, looking good. Hey, Tom Lee, I'm gonna be coming in right over your head. Yes, I am. I don't know why I'm talking that way, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Skewing a little. Skewing a little. It's alright. It's alright. Let her straighten back out. Gliding in. Getting her straightened. And flare, flare, little flare, little flare. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Brakes, 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 brakes. Okay. Hey. Wow, I am psyched. Perfect runway landing. Yeah. Yeah. Feeling real good about that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, let's see our mission duration. Little longer than I'd like to be. 52 minutes. We took a lot longer to get down. We do that more quickly. I think I can make this trip in a half an hour. But yeah, I'm calling that good. That is successful. Wow. I am quite proud. Feeling real good. Alright guys, so that leaves your goodie. And that is, as always, next. Here we are in the VAB. I was thinking to myself, what could I do for a goodie? I mean, after that treat, what? What could I do? And then I thought, well, I've been spending a lot of time in the spaceplane hangar, and I have a rocket capable of propelling something to Duna. What could we do but combine both? Yes, Duna Recon. That's right. Check it out. Now, I know other folks have done this, obvi, but yeah, this will be my first Duna plane. Let's take it on the launch pad, see how it does, do a little testing with the plane itself before we take it to Duna. Always a good idea. Always a good idea to do some testing. So I will see you on the launch pad. Alright, we got MacLeod. He is ready to go. Just a heads up, this launch vehicle still has some issues. Sometimes it's a little weird. Let's see how it does this time. MacLeod, time for you to go. Computer controls, throttles up to not 100%. Fire! Oh yeah, see, problems. Problems already. Alright, let's stage out. How's that working out for me? Oh dearly, oh dear, dear. Yep, see, sometimes it just does that. MacLeod, however, has survived. Let's try that again. Okay, quickly now, quickly before it decides there is something wrong with itself, and fire. That looks much better already. Ah, KSP, KSP, I love you. Nice. Nice, there is the Kerbal Concorde orbital. X2, sitting on the runway, we just landed. Frame rate is not great, but not terrible. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this thing up a bit. There's my shadow. And stage it out so that we can see what the plane's going to do. Because you want to know ahead of time, right? I mean, you don't want to get to Duna and the plane's hard to control. So, yeah. So we had to test the plane out. I figured I'd show you some of that because it's pretty cool. What do you think? That high enough? I think that's... Oh, wait for the solids to go because you can't turn those off. Glad I didn't just stage there. That would have been a problem. Alright, solids. Time for you to go. Got to go. And you're gone. Excellent. Alright, cutting engines. Staging. Throttling a little. Very good. And bye-bye. Staging. Throttling a little. And bye-bye. Cutting engines. Staging. Throttling a lot. There we go. Now I got my plane under my control. Let's go ahead and get this guy. Whoa, easy, easy. There we go. Okay, let's get your gear up. And let's have some fun. What do you say? Whoosh. There we go. Coming on around. Oh, yeah. It ain't perfect, but it works. Oh, yes, it does. Here she goes. Now let's flip on around here. And let's get us a landing. Right? I mean, if you're gonna fly it around Duna at some point, you're gonna have to land it. Alright, let me ease back on that throttle a little. Good, good, good. Oh, Ika, you making all kinds of noise over there with your hot breath. That would be my dog again. Alright, so let's zip on over here. And you know what I like to do? I think it's called an Immelman turn. I believe that's what Kurt called it. Let's do a little bit of that action. So what we're going to do is we're going to head away from it. Whoa, whoa, level off now. And then we're going to punch it up. Punch it up. Here we go. Up and over. That's what I'm talking about. Flip her around, and then we're going to go whoosh. Yeah, baby. Got some control on this plane, don't I? Let's get that gear down. And we're going to set her down on the runway, right next to this thing, probably. All right, get the engines cut. Woo! Here we go. Here we go. Coming in. Hot and heavy. Right over top of you, buddy. Right over top of you. Whoosh! And that's kind of a landing. We'll call that. Oh, well. Done died. Why we... Whoa. I guess we... That was interesting. Okay, well, it is Insane Rockets Division. Cool, so it flies. It's good to go. Let's send it to Duna. What do you say? I say yes! Quick look here. I don't know if you guys have seen this. If you have the game, obviously you've had. But this is the actual launch complex. I can just come in here, pick this rocket. Malbles. I don't know. Who do we want on board today? Dude Yes, courage and stupid. He is the man. Let's get rid of you. And then put Dude on board. And we will go with that flag is fine. And launch. Okay, here we go. Quickly now, before it decides things are going to go wrong. Computer controls. Throttle's up to not 100%. Fire! No! See, things already went wrong. Stage. Oh. Stage it all. Stage it all quickly. Throttle's to 100%. Stage. Don't die. No! Dude Mall lives. Alright, let's revert that and just get it going real quick. Alright, here we go. Trying that again. Computer controls. Throttle's up to not 100%. Quickly now, quickly. Run. Go. That's just fine. That is just fine. Very good. Dude Mall on his way. Why it does that, I don't know. I got 9 kabillion jillion struts on this thing. So sometimes it falls apart on the pad. Sometimes it doesn't. Who knows? I call it KSP physics. You know, it's the KSP rolling of the dice. It's your KSP roulette. You know, you quick catch the game before it like, you know, processes that string or set that says, oh, this piece needs to fall off. All right, so this is going to go up fairly rock steady. There could be another issue at one of the stages, but generally if I send it straight up, you know, like I do, not adjusting much for a gravity turn, it should be fine. In which case I'll see you on top. Staging. Alright, well, quick update. Yeah, it just, Kerbal cracking? Because, you see, there's a piece that's supposed to be, like, right here. Like these. See this one? I'm just watching it, and it just goes, bloop, bloop, fell right off. So, gonna try it again. Okay, so this time no gravity turn at all, and I'm hoping that's going to be the deal for things not falling off. I don't know if that's a for sure, just my best guess that that's what I did. I did a little tiny gravity turn, and that puts torque or whatever on these things, and I mean, I got plenty of, look at this, I got lots of struts going on here. Look, like tied in 20 million times, and they just bloop, 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 like it wasn't even attached. So this is looking better. I don't know if I'm going to show you the staging. It could go wrong. I'll record it, and if it goes wrong, I guess you'll get to see it. I don't know, it's just a piece falling off. I'm so torn. Let's do the next stage together. We're just about there anyway. Draining these big tanks in the middle here. Well, no, we're draining the individual tanks on the outside. That's what we're doing. Yep. Alright, these are about ready to be done. And staging. Cycle the computer controls. That's going to give me a little tiny gravity turn. That'll work. Don't fall off. You pieces, stay on. Stay on. I'm telling you, stay on. Alright, it's looking good. Let's have a look at the map. How are we doing for our AP? Getting there. Good, good, good. Looking good. Alright, all things going well. I'll see you on top, like I said before. Hey, we have an orbit. Yes. Duna Recon is ready to go. But I'm afraid by my calculations we are out of time for today. Oh no, today. Oh no! So we're going to have to do a to be continued. I hope, I won't promise, but I hope it won't be as long for the to be continued. We're going to get this done. Things are going along fine now. So I will see you guys next time in the VA